guess you could see it more dramatically here from the video. I cut my springs in the front. I'll show you how much I cut them. Nobody makes a lowering kit for first generation Sequoia. You can find it for second. I don't know about third. But if you notice now, I'll put a tape on there. I could barely put 3 fingers like that in there. Those are the 2 pieces I cut. Exactly the same amount. Let's try my 3 fingers here. Same thing. I can barely fit them in there. This is the more accurate approach here. This side here has been sitting overnight, so it might be slightly lower than the other side. I just finished the other side. I did one side per night. I'm looking at 29 3/4 to the top, to the bottom of the wheel well. See the other side. Yeah, we're within a very close. Yeah, we're very close. I'm gonna get on it and drive right now and see how it goes. But it's pretty simple. Your coilover, your strut that has a spring on it, there's 3 bolts that hold it on the top piece. Then there's the 1 bolt on the bottom of the shock. It's a 19 socket that takes that off. The cheap spring compressors. That's about it. It's pretty simple. Yeah, those 5 bolts on each side. And goes right back together. I'm gonna test drive it real quick and see. Let me do this real quick. Oh, I got everybody's attention. I've never seen anybody outside of images on Google of people lowering these. But I like how they look down when they're down. Yeah. I do this like a moron. We're looking like 33 and a heavy half. Just about 33 and a half. That's not even at the center. 33 and a heavy 3/4, I'd say. I noticed on this, being 22 years old, I got a sag, I'd say, on the left side slightly. People always wonder what that's from, but I'm working with more than a theory here. What it is, the way that the engine accelerates, when you have a torquey engine and you're accelerating, it turns the whole suspension the opposite way that it wants to turn. And repeated doing that over 20 years has actually compressed this spring more than the other side. So if that makes sense to anybody, well, I'm sure that's what it is. One spring's not going to just fade more than the other one. Because they're made so identical to the process of making all these components in an assembly line. They're almost identical, everything. Anyways, let's go for a test drive.